Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. It's just me tonight, just Mike, and to my partner to my right, we have Josh, also known as Bad Karma.
Yeah.
This is going to be two grown men talking about TNA.
The
Lack
the the
thereof.
destru- the destruction of TNA.
Yeah, yeah,
My God,
it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad.
this is bad. This is bad. I mean, I will give praise to one match. It was Nick Nemeth against Rick Swan,
Rich one, yeah.
and and that was actually a really good match and everything. And it was everything went smooth. I was like, okay, I was a little hopeful, but then everything just went down the shitter. Jesus Christ, all these goddamn promos.
Yeah,
I'm,
it was,
I'm gonna say this is like, why can't they just take a cue from what AEW does? They don't do a lot of promos unless it's like the world title, but they don't do a lot of promos, but they post a lot of their promos online, like so they don't take away from a lot of the show.
yeah, which is
So
smart.
I mean, an injury update, an injury update. Really? You took what was it? How long did that segment take? A
About
good
90
3 minutes?
seconds, about 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes? That could have been 2 minutes
Mm.
more of wrestling we could have got.
And we got four. We got four in ring segments. We got the worst segment of all, which was the
Eric Young?
match. No, no, I think that was better than the Mari Sade versus Ryan Nemeth match.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thing was lollipops, really?
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of disturbing, kind of messed up, kind of iffy, kind of fitty. At first, I was like, okay,
And
cool, they're doing something okay. And then it was sucked. The match sucked.
yeah,
I didn't
like
care who won.
I'm sorry about that. You go from one Nemeth brother to another, and that match sucked ass. I'm like, why is he on my screen still? I mean, he should be like permanent indie guy. He should do nothing but indies and stay to it because he is not worth a lick. Like, damn, cancel that goddamn contract already. Why is he on my screen? Why did you waste? How long did that match go? About what? 10, 15 minutes?
Ten
About 10
minutes too
minutes?
long. 10 minutes too long.
10 minutes too long. That match should have been.
I'm gonna be
That was
real,
a
man.
waste of time.
You thought the Eric Young thing was too long. I thought it was just perfect because not only did he kill the guy in the middle of the ring with a power driver, not only
Mhm.
did he kill a security guy with a power driver, but he killed another guy on the outside while he was looking at that woman with another power driver, and then got in her face. God almighty, dude. And then he ripped the shirt
Now,
off.
don't get me wrong, it was good, but I think what it is that too many other segments just took away from it. It's just
But there
like
was no other segment. There was really no other segment between the
no,
match and
I'm
that
talking about
segment.
like I don't know. Like I said, this flow of this show is like it was just not good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Good they're setting up something and everything, and then yeah, he just killed everybody in the ring, but at the same time, you're putting segments all around it,
It should have been the
and
opening
it's like
segment.
you could have had another match. You could have had a
It,
fourth match.
in all honesty, the TNA should have opened up with. This is just my opinion. Should have opened up with Eric Young versus, with that BDE segment. That should
Yeah,
have been the opening, and then it should have went to that stupid street fight that nobody cared about,
yeah,
and then it should have went to the match between Rich Swan and Nick Nemeth because that
mm,
match was good. That was a 30-minute match that was actually legitimately worth any
Well,
pay-per-view money.
I wouldn't say it was 30-minute match, but it ended at like what our time was 8 to 8:30. But you got to realize there was a segment before that,
Commercials.
so technically it was like maybe a 20-minute match.
Yeah, the segment before that, do you really count that?
Was it Moose?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, given injury is like my back is good. I'm like, okay, good. Injury update. I'm like, well, why is this on?
You're the only. They're the only
TNA
company.
producers, what are the fuck are you guys doing?
They're the only company
Honestly,
with injury updates.
yeah, who cares about an injury update? I mean, the announcers could say, yeah, this guy's injured, this guy's injured. You call it a day. I'm like, fuck. I'm like Dreamer should know fucking better.
I don't think he has a say so in this matter.
God,
I really don't.
this,
Dude, the match between Rich Swann and Nick Nemeth was amazing.
yeah,
It was
yeah, I
amazing.
agree. I agree with you on that. But
And
the
then the
rest
main
was
event
all
was good.
garbage.
No, man, the main event was good.
Main event was decent. I'll
But
give
you
it decent.
but you can't have two matches on the card that are great and then the rest of the shit just throw it in there and go, oh yeah, maybe they'll just forget about this.
Yeah,
No.
but when you have a 2-hour program and one of the 3 matches they have is okay, it was good.
You're leading
What,
us on,
what,
man.
why is TNA wasting my time? I'm kind of glad I was asleep at the beginning of the show. That way I could fast forward all this shit.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible. The Righteous teaming with the Hardys tomorrow night. Who don't see a
Which
swerve
was a
coming
good
there?
promo. They did. Mance Warner's promo was good
He should be a
and
bigger
everything.
player
But
than what
like
he
I
is.
said, it's like, let me see. Mance Warner's promo, Righteous promo,
Moose.
the guy with the guitar,
Elias.
Elias, what Elijah? What is he go by Elijah,
Elijah.
right?
Elijah.
Elijah
Yeah.
promo. Who else?
Ariana Grace.
Huh?
Ariana Grace.
Area Grace promo. That's 4. That's 4 right there. Then
The
you got
Moose's
who
promo
else?
at the beginning of the show.
Wasn't there the system promo?
And then
That's
a
5
Moose.
right
No,
there.
no, no, it wasn't a system. It was an Order 4 promo.
Yeah.
But in all
Yeah,
honesty, you would think it was okay. It was a terrible show. Dude, they added 2 matches to the card. The card already sucked, and then they added 2 more matches to hopefully it would like make up for it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not interested. You added a Knockouts tag team title match, and you added Eric Young versus BDE. I could care less about either one of those matches. I could really care less.
I think at a total, I'm thinking off the top of my head. I think they did 8 promos. 8 promos.
Yeah.
8 promos, an
3
injury
matches.
update, an injury update, and what else?
3 matches.
And 3 matches. Why the fuck am I wasting my time watching this shit? This could have been on you. This could have been. This is like a fucking an old school WWE heat match.
Yeah.
This could have been all of the WWE heat for half an hour.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's great. The whole segment was great.
I'll give it that. The Eric Young segment was good. And he always does good work, but I mean, one good match and one good segment does not save a 2-hour show. This
event wasn't bad.
This was garbage. The main event was decent. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just decent. I mean, it was a space filler because they give the injury report. I guess because Moose's back is hurt, they got to team him with 4 of the guys to carry his load. along with Jeff Hardy. He's kind of banged up. So that's why they had the four-man tag match.
And to be honest, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay
But
with
like
it.
I said, it was a decent match. It wasn't good. It was just decent.
It made
So
a star. It made a star.
they made a star.
Yeah, Bear Bronson, dude. That freaking picked up power driver. That wicked power driver he did to Jeff Hardy to pin him at the end of the match.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it was a decent match. It wasn't like, hey, toss my hat to him, you know.
No,
Sorry, my hair's all fucked up. But
no, but the opening match was good, and they messed up again. They put the main event last, which should be the first or the second match on the card, or third match on the card, and the what was it, Santa Fe Albuquerque street fight, whatever it was.
yeah, that was just a waste of time.
She's
Like I
beautiful.
lost a brain cell watching that damn match. Why is Nick Nemeth? No, Brian Nemeth. Why is Brian Nemeth on my TV screen?
Yeah. You feel about him the way Jordan feels about Jack Perry, huh?
Yeah. Brian is like he got like the IQ of a box of Doritos.
Hey, I got a question. Would you rather him on your television or Jake Paul? Oh, I'm sorry, Logan Paul. I'm sorry.
Logan Paul. Logan Paul is better. He's entertaining. He could cut a promo. I know you don't like him. But you can't tell me I ain't lying. He could cut a promo and he could fucking wrestle. What is that? Hollywood Hunk? He's gone for 2 promotions with the still same gimmick. He should have changed his shit by now.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
Like I said, he's got an IQ of a box of Doritos. A bag of Doritos. My bad. I'm looking at a box right now. That's the reason why I'm saying box. Anyways, but
yeah, he's not entertaining, dude.
He's not entertaining. Why does he have a contract? Why does he have a contract?
Dude, everybody calls it Nepo babies, man. It's because of Nick Nemeth, man. I mean, that's all there is to it. That's legitimately why that he has a job there in TNA and not AEW anymore.
As Logan Paul can go, he's the perfect Gen Z talent. Would you consider him Gen Z?
No.
Ain't that like a 15-year-old?
He's a millennial.
Yeah, he's more of a millennial guy.
Yeah.
Because how old is he? How old is Jake Paul? Or Logan Paul?
Fuck, I don't even know, man. I'm looking.
Because you got Gen X, millennials, and is it Gen Z? I'm not sure.
He's 30. He was born in 95. He's 30 years old.
So he would be the last of millennials? Yeah. Yeah, technically it'd be a millennial.
Yeah, his brother's 29.
Yeah, because they do it every 15 years. So 85. So he's kind of on the border. But anyways, okay. Bring fart over. We found out what he is. He's a fucking millennial.
Yeah, he'll get Gen Z viewers. That's what he meant. Yeah, because they have nothing else better to watch. And TNA should not get Wardlow. It'll be a downgrade for Wardlow.
Well, what is he doing right now? I mean, he comes back. He actually, I wouldn't want to see Wardlow anymore. I mean, he's a fucking liability. He comes in, wrestles, get injured. He's out for 6 months. Comes back, wrestles to a big pop, gets injured again. Same thing with Luchasaurus. Comes back to a big ass pop. Comes back from injury, and he's fucking out with another injury. What the fuck? But anyways, we're getting getting off subject. TNA disaster. I can't see it lasting this much longer. I can't see it. It's like you saying that you're giving it 6 months. I was like, the quarter it comes up. You got the end of March coming pretty fucking fast, and this is looking like dog shit. You can't go for 2 hours and just have a 3 matches and like eight promos, eight promos and an injury report. I'm like, fuck, that's a match. That's a match right there.
Big Country's watching the pay per view tomorrow though.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll publicly say it. I'll be watching the pay per view too, and not paying for it. Fuck
Same.
that shit. I am not paying for that garbage.
There's not a match on there. I'm looking like, oh my god, I can't wait to spend money on this.
I don't know. Like I said, I think I don't want to say it out loud, but damn, I'm starting to think our New Orleans trip is going to be is kind of in jeopardy because of this shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to come and meet all y'all, but fuck, I'm turning down C2E2 to go do this shit.
Everybody's hyped up for Fantastic Mania. Everybody's
tell them to come on the chat and join the chat. Join this chat. Fuck that chat. Join this chat.
Yeah,
we need some viewers.
Yeah, it's Phil. It's Phil talking. I posted it in our normal thing. We have 2 viewers, so we're okay.
We got country. You said TNA needs star power badly through. Though I'm gonna watch the pay-per-view tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, but yeah, Wardlow is not. Yeah, Wardlow is not money anymore. He's not money anymore. He's a liability.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say what everybody else would not think it, and maybe it won't happen, but maybe it will. What if Takahashi goes to TNA? What if Hiromu Takahashi shows up in TNA tomorrow night?
Well, first of all, they still got a bad stigma with Japan. TNA still got New Japan is still bitter about that fucking TNA shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see it. No. Matter of fact, I don't think they even got a Japanese wrestler on that show.
They don't. Brian Myers cannot be in a main event stable, period.
Yeah, he
was the workhorse of that whole freaking match tonight, though.
Yeah, I'll say that. He was the workhorse because everybody's fucking injured. And
Moose,
that's Brian Myers as a main figurehead for a faction is not good. He's a good worker. Don't get me wrong. He's a good worker, good wrestler. He's more of like the second fiddle to the main guy. He's
Eddie Edwards' bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. Brian Myers, don't get me wrong, I ain't get slight at his wrestling. He's good. He knows how to he knows what to do in the ring and everything. But as a main faction leader, no. I'm sorry, that was all his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Cardona. He's the main guy. He was the main guy of anything that he had to do with him. So
why do you think he wasn't in the stable with the system?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, because he didn't need it. Matt Cardona don't need a stable. Matt Cardona is a stable. Just like Mance Warner. Mance Warner was in the Second Gear Crew back in his indie days. He was bigger than the Second Gear Crew.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
was there when he betrayed everybody.
I was well, I wasn't there, but I seen it live. It was really great.
But yeah, but Mance Warner, that's the one they need to be pushing hard. They need to be pushing him hard. He's a main event guy.
Even though he is a Southern psycho,
Yeah, he's a main event guy.
they need to push him. Him and SDL, Steph Delander, they're not pushing her either. So,
Yeah.
but no, man. I mean, we
And
had
why is that one chick from WWE in charge? How does she get in charge?
oh
The one in that black dress thing.
Sonya Deville,
Yeah, Sonya Deville. There you go. And then she going by some other name. How does she get in
Dahlia
charge?
Ray or something. I don't know, but she sucks too.
Yeah, I was like, why is she on my screen? I'm like, aren't you supposed to be wrestling?
Nope, she's in there as a whatchamacallit.
This is starting to turn out to be like all of WWE rejects. This is, I mean, look, like what does the main roster look like now? I think the only ones I could say that never been in WWE is Moose and the Righteous. That's it. That's the only two I could think of. Mance Warner. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. Mike Santana's never been in WWE. Leon Slater, he wrestled in WWE, but under the TNA banner. Lean is a former WWE. So that's 1.
Stacks is in NXT.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
The Elegance brand.
Were they WWE?
No.
Okay, let's see here. Ace Steel, 5. Francis, 6.
Francis worked in WWE.
Ain't that
That's Top Dollar.
Yeah, Top Dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in WWE.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ashby Elegance, 7.
Brian Myers.
8.
Cedric Alexander.
9.
Daria Ray.
10.
Elena Black.
11. Eddie Edwards, did he work?
Yeah.
Elijah, 12.
Eric Young did.
13. Well, he's more of a staple TNA guy. So he went from TNA, went to WWE, and then came back to TNA. So he's a TNA guy. Frankie Kazarian's a TNA guy. Jesus Christ, who's this pink mist right there?
Harley Hudson, don't know
Uh,
her. Indy Hartwell wrestled in WWE.
Yeah. So it's 10.
JDC wrestled in WWE.
11, 12. You're going. Casey Navarro never did. Ling Yi. Oh, okay. We already counted her. We already counted him.
None of them.
Already counted him. Where we at? 13 right there.
Yeah.
The announcer.
The announcer wrestled in WWE.
Yeah. 13.
Mustafa.
14.
Dolph Ziggler.
15.
Rich Swann.
Did Rich Swann wrestle in WWE?
Yeah, he was 205 champion.
Oh, okay. So what was that? 15, 16?
Yep. Sammy Callahan, Santino Marella.
Oh, Santino Marella, but I think Sammy Callahan is more TNA first. And
Well, he wrestled in NXT. Solomon Crow.
Was he there first, or did he go from TNA to NXT?
NXT to TNA.
Okay, so what was that 16?
Mm-hmm. Tessa worked at NXT.
Yeah, more or less. It was part of that fucking Mae Young
I know.
Classic. That was
Mhm.
her only appearance. So
Victoria Crawford. That's Alicia Fox.
yeah, so
So 17.
yeah, so a good. What do you want to say about a good
Third.
about
Third.
1/4 of your roster?
Yeah. Third to a quarter.
1/4 of the roster is a former WWE. And it's not even a good route. Where's Rosemary? I've been waiting to see
She
Rosemary.
was on there. She was on there.
She's probably going to be in a women's battle royal. I was like,
With nothing. But I mean,
hey
here we are.
babe, I see you. But yeah,
No, honestly, dude, there was really nothing exciting about this episode except for the two matches, and they don't make a 2-hour show. You can't have two matches and make sure like, oh, all 2 hours is great.
yeah, 3 matches. Well, there was 3 matches, 8 promos, injury update, segments that just took too long. I'm like,
Yeah,
and
Eric.
this is the go home show.
Yeah, it's a go home show.
This is the show that was supposed to lead up to the pay per view tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, the pay per view don't look good, dude. The pay per view looks. They don't even look solid.
I'll admit it on here. I'm streaming that for free. TNA, fuck you, I ain't paying for that.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna have, shit, sacrifice. Excuse me. You have sacrifice coming up at the end of the next month, and to me, it don't like they're gonna have any title matches, which they should have a title match.
Yeah.
But
so my take on TNA's episode tonight, complete garbage. This is complete garbage. Even though it had a decent match and a good match,
rest of the throwaway.
This is what you're setting up your pay per view with. I mean, come on. This is garbage. This is garbage. So
the only way they can make this any better is if they had if they actually had an actual heavyweight title match, a tag team title match.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. They don't, so it's whatever, man.
Yeah.
What we can get at Sacrifice, what we didn't get at this pay per view, hopefully, a tag match and a title match. Because I mean, dude, they're giving us an international title, which I can give two shits about. We all know that Trey Miguel is going to beat Stax, and we know that Ariana Grace is going to get beat by Ling Yingli, and those are the only two stars from NXT coming over to help TNA in their pay per view. The only two stars they got coming over.
Yeah.
WWE, which I could care less if they had any WWE talent, period. I don't care. But here we are talking about a pay per view that's happening less than 24 hours away from now, and it's lackluster. I have never been unhyped for a pay per view in my entire life. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I was more hyped for Royal Rumble this year than I am about this card. And I wouldn't get the Royal Rumble card any shakes either. I could care less. So
yeah, about the only we could switch gear. Okay, yeah, I'm done talking about this. We could actually switch gears to AEW Dynamite now, and that was a show.
That was a great show.
Yes. The only thing that kind of was a surprise that they took the belt off of Tommaso Ciampa this quickly. I mean, if they were going to do that with Kyle Fletcher, I mean, they should have just waited to Grand Slam. They should have just waited till they got to Grand Slam to Australia. He wins the belt in Australia. What do you do? I could have seen that coming, but on his third defense of this belt, I'm like, really? You gotta take the belt off him?
It was his first defense.
No, second.
Second defense, yeah.
Okay, yeah, second defense of the belt.
No, first defense. He just won it last week. He just beat Mark Briscoe for it.
No, last Saturday he had a match. So he did defend the belt and kept it.
Okay, so 2 times.
Then Kyle Fletcher came out and was like, I'm challenging for the belt next week. I'm like, okay. And it's like, that's the only thing that's like kind of swerved me is like, wow, they took the belt off him that quickly. I'm like, really? I would have liked to make. I don't know. He might have had some visa issues. Now that I think about it.
Who?
Tommaso Ciampa. Because Grand Slam Australia is happening Saturday.
Oh yeah, and he might not be able to go over to Australia.
Yeah. So he might have had a visa issue. That's probably why they pulled the belt. I mean, I'll accept that idea. Like, okay. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's kind of shitty, man. He's got the guy in the yeah.
Placeholder. Greedy Khan uses him as a placeholder.
Yeah.
Well,
if that was the case, then they should have kept the belt on Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe then had Kyle Fletcher win the belt in Australia, then introduced Tommaso Ciampa.
Could have done it that way.
Could have done
it. No, yeah. Well, yeah, because they didn't want to have Briscoe versus Fletcher again. They already did that like 5.
Well, they're doing it again because that's what. Right when Kyle Fletcher won the belt, I guess who came out? Chicken. So,
fuck, dude.
They're not motivated. They're good workers, and they can make a match. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Tommaso Ciampa and Kyle Fletcher match was really good. It was a really good match.
Yeah, but they could do. Yeah, 6 viewers. Hell yeah, we're up there. Yeah, we're moving up in the world with 6 views. I'm happy.
Makes me want to wave my penis.
May as well stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
But what else? Another title change was
Tekla.
The Toxic Spider became the
new
women's champion, and with a brutal ass strap match, which was really, really good.
Yeah, I like Tekla, the Poison Spider. She's amazing, dude. They don't need to take the title off her no time soon. They need to keep pushing her.
Yeah.
She is their new Mariah May. After Mariah May left, she is the Mariah May that took over. She's a better wrestler than Mariah May, I think.
She's a better wrestler than Mariah May.
Better entertainer.
But she's not Mariah May. No, she's Tekla. Tekla is Tekla. Mariah May is different. I mean, you're talking like
glamour.
If I could put it in perspective, glamour Barbie versus Misfits Barbie.
Yeah.
So it's entirely 2 different things.
You got pop rock Barbie and you got heavy metal Barbie. Take your pick. Well, I mean, he's trying to build his own, man. I mean, hell, he had Britt Baker over. He had Thunder Rosa over. He's had, dude, I mean, he's had talent, but he hasn't been able to push that talent to the main event caliber that Tekla could be. So that's bark wolf.
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof, 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 rough.
Of course, Stardom talent since TK can't build his own. I mean, he
And
can.
that's what I'm saying. He can. He's done it. Well, I mean, you don't know where Britt Baker's at. You don't know where Thunder Rosa's at. You don't know where
Oh,
half of.
Thunder Rosa is supposed to be coming back.
Mhm.
So, Britt Baker, who knows the reason or the real reason she's gone? I mean, they're saying medical, but damn, can't be medical and be off on medical yet still fucking drilling teeth.
2 years. And you had Private Party come back.
Yeah, Private Party was yeah, Private Party made a shocking return. I was like, damn, I thought they were probably WWE bound, but I guess not. Tony cut that better check.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There was another good ass match.
Brody King being took off television because of the anti-ice chants.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna be at Grand Slam this weekend, so
How they gonna stop him there?
no stopping that, yeah.
Dude, because I'm telling you, man, it ain't nothing that he's doing. He's just wearing a shirt and he's just speaking his mind, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. And to be honest, dude, Private Party, they should have left and went to TNA. That's my personal opinion. They should have went to TNA, not WWE. They should have went to TNA. They could have been a. They could
I would have lost respect for them if they went to TNA. Like,
you would have lost respect for them? I would.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. They would have been better off going to GCW or MLW.
I like GCW. I like MLW. But
Yeah,
I would rather him be. I'd rather them be on television, and I don't think they're going to be on television. Who are they going to wrestle? The Rascals? That's going to get old quick.
Yeah, yeah. Private Party would have been straight to NXT. They would have been straight to NXT first.
Yeah, and I would have been, but they didn't sign with WWE. Yeah, it was dumb of him to let him wear that shirt, but it's his personal opinion. But
yeah, and a lot of people are backing it.
Yeah.
A lot of people backing it.
Yeah,
but I guarantee you can't have that shirt on. Probably won't wear that shirt on TV again. But I don't think did he wear it on TV? Yeah, probably won't wear that shirt again. But
yeah,
I know he advertises it on his his social
Instagram,
media. I know that.
his Twitter. Yeah, dude, he's all about that life. He don't care, dude. Like, what are they gonna do? Fire him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look at Raven back in the day, man. Raven wore controversial shirts.
What would he wear? I'm trying to remember.
He wore one that says "I am my own propaganda."
That was controversial back then.
Yeah, because it was right after the Kurt Cobain thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to say that was a bit controversial. Now, if he came out with a shirt with a shotgun on it, right after the Kurt Cobain, I was like, okay.
Movie stars shouldn't have anything to say about ice. I agree, but wrestlers, To me personally, this is just me talking. Anybody that makes over $1 million a year, or even close to, let's just say this, anybody that makes over $150,000 a year, you really don't have anything to bitch about. You really don't. You really don't have anything to bitch about. Anybody that makes less than $150,000 a year really don't have nothing to bitch about either, because if you are that type of person that you're here illegally, and you're not getting your pay get paid under the table, and you're trying to make money, this, that, and the other, send back to your home, hey, you're hustling. I give you all the power, all the money and the power in the world to you. But this ICE thing, when it comes to being like a public seance about against it or for it or whatever, my personal belief is this ain't no politics or anything. If you're here legally and you get put in the detainment center and you get lost in the shuffle, that's shame on the United States of America. They should never lock you up for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're illegally and you got proper paperwork, they can keep you here because you have a passport or a visa. Why are they even looking at you to begin with? And all these anti-ICE things, they're for immigration purposes. If I'm not, that's what I'm guessing, correct?
Yeah, but at the same time, God, man, I don't want to get political on this shit. But honestly,
it's hard, man.
It's hard to ignore this. But at the same time, the people that they're getting to do all this work is basically anybody that couldn't cut it as a cop.
My dad once told me, if you can't be anything, you can be a cop.
Couldn't cut it as a cop morally. That's why no cop, anytime that that ICE shows up, that no cops will support them.
Dude, it's bad, bro.
We're only going to go dive into this because we like I said, we don't do politics. I mean, just say as because they're just going over there, and how are you going to tell someone is illegal? How are you going to tell? I mean, I could be walking down the street and they come and snatch me up, and that ain't even that dark. I'm like, if you just see me on the street, I'm like, I got a nice good tan. Put it that way. I mean, hell, some of my cousins are darker than me.
Yeah, but
at the same time, but they could just go over there, pick and choose, and then not see someone for days, and all of a sudden, but you know, that's why it's like I can I know the premise of what they're trying to do, but the people that they hired them to do it is, I'm pretty sure they're giving anybody not doing any screenings and just give anybody a badge to go and to go do this, because I don't know about your local television stations, but the one in Chicago for the recruitment for ICE is fucking like neo-Nazi propaganda bullshit.
You don't like the way things are being handled? Become an ICE. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you have the same situation down there too. I saw that.
Fuck. You don't like the way your Homeland Security is being handled? Join ICE. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it's like, I was like, what requirement am I? I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay. So,
dude, yeah, it's legit.
Like I said, it's like this is total political stuff. We don't do politics, but
I can honestly agree. There is a commercial that says, if you don't like the way your Homeland Security is being handled, join ICE.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That is like some.
The Mexican Americans and the over joining ICE. Well, most of them are, man, because they don't want to get locked up by ICE, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's God honest truth. That sounds like trouble in that ad. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Luckily,
oh
so
God,
many securities being handled.
yeah. Look at your like.
Nice.
It's when I'm watching NXT. These ads were popping up on WGN and Channel 9, and my that's where NXT is on my programming. And it's like Chicagoland. Are you not happy with illegal immigrants? Join ICE. I'm like, what kind of neo-Nazi?
What kind of neo-Nazi bannerism is this shit?
I'm sorry.
It's messed up, man. It's messed
And
up,
it's
dude.
like, and it's and you know, it's like who put it up there? And Jordan, yeah, he put up like Mexican men are number one for joining ICE. Yeah, because they don't want. Well, that's the thing is Mexican Americans, because you know what, they're probably paying a lot more money for people who can speak Spanish. Okay, so we're talking about American citizens that have Mexican descent. That's one thing.
Yeah,
but at the same time, is like,
I don't want to be an ICE agent. That's crazy.
yeah.
There ain't no way in hell I can be. No, man.
It's like, I mean, you already got a couple situations that got out of control.
One in Minneapolis.
It's going to take one major one to blow this motherfucker up. So,
Cali's getting stupid.
And I, like I said, we don't do political stuff, but it does kind of tie into wrestling, because as I'm watching wrestling programs, I'm seeing this stuff.
Yeah.
So
you're not happy with Homeland Security? Join ICE, brother.
Yeah. So all right. So we're done with this discussion. No more, because like I said, this is political. Well, I mean, we don't do political. We don't do political.
No, and I don't agree with it, and I don't disagree.
Like I said, but it does tie into the Brody King thing. But he's so.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable, man. Like, I love my country too, but I don't think it's just for us, though. I believe that our country is for everybody.
Yeah. But the one thing I want to, the stereotype. Okay. Prime example. With these all these ICE raids and everything. Name me a Russian that got busted. Name me an Asian got busted. Name me a Canadian that got busted. Name me somebody from another goddamn country that got busted. Name me a Nigerian that got busted.
Besides Mexico,
this is supposed to be illegal immigrants.
Yeah. But it's all about Mexicans. It's all about Latinos.
So that's my only point. Name me another nationality that got busted. I haven't heard a Russian sting. I haven't heard a Nigerian sting.
I heard of sex prostitution stings, though.
A Jamaican.
Prostitution stings, they have those.
Yeah, that's normal cop stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But, and I'll leave it at that. Yeah, like I said, we're going off the deep end. Like I said, we don't really do politics. This channel's for wrestling, collectibles, records, music. We try to stay away from politics, but you know, sometimes it interferes with wrestling.
Unfortunately, this is a big one.
Yeah, this is a big one, and it's like, you know, and it's like, I know sometimes people don't view it like that, but it's like, you know, as coming from me, from my dad came to this country. All right. So technically I am first generation from my dad. I'm like 8th generation from my mom. So there's a difference, but technically for my dad, I am first generation. So, and for me seeing this is like these ICE raids is like, it just, to me, from my view, I'm seeing a specific race targeted. I don't see them going after anybody else.
We appreciate you too, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I know. Like I said, yeah, like I said, we have fun. We like to talk about wrestling. We like to talk about music, toys, collectibles, movies,
Video
and
games.
we rarely don't deep into the to politics. But sometimes
Shit
it
happens.
shit happens and it jumps in, and it's like my personal view. As a half a bean.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
I am Latin and I can say it.
Wow.
As a half a bean, as my point of view is like they're specifically targeting us. So that is
Quit targeting my people, damn it.
and they're specifically targeting us, and that's how I see it.
Yeah, it's almost legit. That's the way everybody sees it on television. Is they're
Yeah,
after Latin
because
America.
I haven't heard a Russian immigrant sting gone down. I haven't I haven't heard a Nigerian,
Somalian,
Canadian, Somalian, what else?
Indian, Japanese,
Any Japanese.
Chinese.
Shoot, half of the. I was about to say a racial slur, but I'm going to hold back on that. Middle Eastern. Half of the. It's like half, almost all of them are. Yeah, you don't hear
Here
about.
illegally.
You don't hear about none of them.
They're here illegally. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of them here illegally.
Trust me.
There's a lot of people here
with Middle Eastern is like the way they get them over is like, and I've seen this personally, as I live above a convenience store run by a Middle Eastern person. They run it, and they got like a 3-year, like a 2 or 3 year window until they start having to pay taxes. And what they do is they call one of their cousins to come up there and run their store for 2 or 3 years and don't have to pay taxes. And I've personally seen that.
It happens all the time, dude.
Yeah. So, but
It happens all the time.
I digress.
And they give them money when they get to this country too.
Yeah. Yeah, and they get money when they come over. So that's because Russians are working for the other now as laborers here. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's getting nuts.
But
the shirt, man. I'd still, if it is a Brody King shirt that says "Stop Ice," I think it would be
he actually. I actually seen a video of it. He's it's not his shirt. It's somebody else that produces it. So it's like he even says it in a video. So this is not my shirt, but I'm totally staying behind this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and there's reasons why ice is good, and there's reasons why ice is bad.
yeah.
If it's out there to segregate one culture and one type of person, then it's a bad idea. If you're out there, you're doing it for all illegals, and not just ones that are brown.
Yeah,
you're doing it for the Asians. You're doing it
for, like I said, it's like. And you know what? The ones that surprised me the most, Puerto Ricans are behind it. They stand behind it, and I'm telling you, I got some friends. I don't name names, but I got some friends like stand behind all this, and it's like, I'm like, dude, you are about 3 shades darker than me. They will snatch your ass up without any questions first,
Yeah, they don't ask questions first. They ask questions later.
Yeah, but as
I digress.
It's like I said, this ties in with everything going on with Brody King. Like I said, because he wore a particular shirt, but it's not his shirt that he's producing, but he stands behind it. That's his choice.
I support Brody.
Yeah, I support Brody. Yeah, same thing.
It ain't about supporting Ice or not supporting Ice. I support Brody.
Yeah,
Whatever he wants to wear is fine by me. I mean,
yeah,
hell, just like the whole situation whenever it was BLM, Black Lives Matter. I
yeah,
could care less. It didn't bother me. You know why it didn't bother me? Because the way I looked at it was just a bunch of people looking for attention.
yeah,
That's what it was. People looking for attention and looking for resolve. Had nothing to do with me. So
yeah.
I didn't care. And then when they started, oh, it's all lives matter. And I'm like, oh my God. It's gotta be. So yeah.
And now it's kind of now kind of took on a life of its own. Now it's only fans matter.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah. I don't work for a corporation, and yeah, I know Brody does, but if they give him free will to wear whatever he wants to on television, just like they gave free will to Vampiro and Raven and all these other people back in the day,
hmm
they really can't say shit, in my personal opinion.
yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah, BLM was proven fraudsters, yes, and it was, but it didn't matter. It was a thing. It was a thing, man.
yeah. But now we're going. Like I said, this is why we don't do politics.
It
But
was a
like I
thing.
said, politics sometimes interferes with wrestling. So, but
Ooh,
getting back to AEW, let's get back to AEW. The let's get off this. We're going to open up a can of worms. So that was our once once a year political rant that
yeah,
we do, unless something really fucking hits the fan.
some shit really hits the fan with Ice or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So God, I'm trying to think now. What else happened in AEW? But let's see. Let's see. Private Party returned in a triple threat tag match. Uh,
Becca.
Thecka beat Stratlander in a strap match. Great match on that. Um, Tommaso Ciampa loses the TNT title to Kyle Fletcher, which set up the match for Grand Slam against Kyle Fletcher and Chicken, which is Mark Briscoe
Again,
again.
again.
I mean, yeah, I think which is a bad decision. Which I won't take away from the Tommaso Ciampa and Fletcher match. It was really good. It was really good. Really, a lot better than fucking matches they watch on TNA tonight. But they should have saved that for Grand Slam. If they wanted a fucking pop, they should have saved that. So that's my only gripe about that. Oh, let's see, Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland had a awesome promos back and forth, which that's how you're supposed to do it.
Not backstage.
Yeah, not the backstage. Like you got to do it on the main. Hey, kitty, cat's bothering me.
If you're gonna do it out there in front of God and everybody.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do like that's how you're supposed to do a promo in the ring and set up a match. That's how you're supposed to do it. Eric Young's promo was good, but like it was just surrounded by bullshit.
Him and his imaginary friends.
Yeah,
Double or Nothing in New York City thoughts. It's at a smaller venue. I mean, it's supposed to be up there by Arthur Ashe. I don't know. I'm kind of torn because Double or Nothing should be in a bigger venue, in my opinion. Every pay per view, all their big pay per views should be in big venues, in my opinion, because they can sell them out. Or
I
not
just
sell them out.
noticed. I just noticed Monica used one of my taglines.
Yeah,
The views
she's
of
abusing.
Mike and Josh.
Yeah, we got hit. We got hit by your tagline. She hit us.
Oh,
She hit us hard. But I
uh,
mean, I don't know, man. In New York City, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I would like for it to be closer to down here in the South, but I mean, New York. I mean, why not? I mean, you've been up there. You do Grand Slam New York all the time. You do that in Arthur Ashe Stadium. You do all kinds of big events up there anyway. So I don't see why it hurts to do a double or nothing in New York City. And I agree, Omega needs to put over Swerve Strickland.
yeah.
I agree with that. He already put over Andrade, so he needs to put over Swerve too.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then you
Yeah,
have Osprey come
the
back.
one thing Omega doesn't need, he doesn't need a title. I mean, he doesn't need it.
For him chasing it is good.
Jason is good, but him as an authority figure is like technically as an authority figure backstage doesn't
DP.
really, unless everybody's injured, you know. They would be like, "Hey, Omega, can you get this belt real quick?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, like for him and John Moxley, they really don't need a title. But if push come to shove and you need a main event guy, then you have Omega and you have John Moxley. They
Yeah,
don't need a title. They can chase the title because chasing a title means more than actually owning the title, in my opinion. And that's a
yeah,
lot of people don't understand here in like small. Oh yeah, he's gonna get that title from Suji. I guarantee you he is in New Jersey. I guarantee you. He's taking that global championship away. But my thing about Moxley and Omega, they don't need a title. Them chasing a title is far worth the excitement. And if they do the TNT title properly, they can make it up there to where the old school Intercontinental title back in the day in the 90s and early 2000s was
yeah,
worth the fuck. If they do it properly on AEW, they can make that TNT title almost as valuable, or if not more than the IC title, if
yeah.
they do it properly.
Yeah, like I said, they kind of dropped the ball with this. I mean, the storyline with Fletcher, they did it too soon. If they were going to take it off of him that quick, they should at least waited to Grand Slam. That match was Grand Slam worthy right there.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And IWGP Championship, Suji is on it, dude. Suji, when he beat the shit out of Jake Lee, was fucking awesome. Yeah, and Gabe Kidd is coming to AEW to kill Darby. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's on his list of things to do. He said that in his freaking leaving New Japan promo. I'm coming
Yeah,
to
him
kill
and his
Darby
buddy
Allin.
don't got that New Japan logo on their entrance anymore. That was another match right there. Was
Clark
what's his
Connors.
buddy? Huh?
Clark Connors.
Clark Connors was going against. God, who did he wrestle? He wrestled somebody in AEW.
Yeah.
But I can't think of it right now. But I remember watching it. It was a good match too. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I was like, how many matches I named off this on Dynamite?
More than 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen because AEW knows how to flow the rail of the television, man. Yeah, Connors is in AEW. Yeah, so is Gabe Kidd. I mean,
yeah,
and the greatest thing about it is AEW now has all the talent in the world, but now they need to showcase it.
yeah.
Their
I mean,
roster's exploded.
you can say what you will about Tony Khan. I mean, he does not make some good decisions sometimes, but the Dynamite show was way better.
Mm-hmm.
That was way better than
Anything TNA is putting out
I
there now is
watched
just
an hour ago.
TNA is. They know where they're at. They're okay with their numbers being on television, and AMC director are okay with them.
But at the same time, it can't be just okay. That's you got to realize we're getting into corporations. Corporations want viewerships. They
And I'm gonna
want
be honest. Go
they
ahead.
want they want viewerships. They want money. They want a product that is like that's making them money. They don't want me. There's like mediocre shit. They don't. Yeah. They don't want to just the bare minimum. It's like it's like hey, you see what those guys doing? I want you to do that. It's like yeah, it's like I said, we just went over the TNA roster. We just went over TNA roster,
Whole
and
quarter of the roster is former WWE stars.
maybe one fourth, maybe like one fourth, maybe 1/3 of the roster is former WWE guys and girls, women, whatever you want to say. They them.
Oh wow,
That,
that's gonna be another copy.
that's my only other bullshit I'm gonna say that. But you know, and some of these are like the Hardys are going to be put out the pasture soon.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
100%.
they're officially too old to do this shit anymore. They're too banged up and too old. Moose, as good of a wrestler is, he's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, what he's past. I know he's past 45.
Yeah, Moose is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Moose can still go.
Moose is awesome.
It's because the way he trains, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like how much more can they push them?
They can push the shit out of him, man. I believe he's their next champion. I believe he's going to be their next champion. He should be.
Well, he's already been champion. They don't need Moose as a champion. They don't need him.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
Yeah, they do for ratings.
He's there for ratings. The same thing as the Hardys. He's there for ratings.
Yeah, because their champion is not that great as a champion. I'm sorry, Mike
Santana's doing good. Great, no, but better. Honestly,
his run is about as good as Jinder Mahal's run was in WWE.
Yeah, but at the same time, but it's like you look at. I mean, like I said, we just looked at the roster, and I'm looking at that. I was like, there is not a main event guy among them. Not a main event. Not one.
Moose?
Not one. It's basically your average wrestlers.
Moose is your only main event guy you have. Moose, and I will go with Ryan, not Ryan, but Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth and Moose.
Yeah.
And that's it, dude.
But like I said, you're talking about aging stars. How old is Nick Nemeth?
He's in his 40s.
Yeah, it's like how much longer do you think? How much more longer do you think they got? There's nobody rising up that I could see. There's no one rising up that I could see.
Because they don't know how to do that yet.
If anything, I'll put this in football terms. TNA is the NFL version of the Raiders.
Man, give them a little more credit.
And that's the retirement team.
You go there to retire.
This is
it's sad.
Honestly, this is where the wrestlers go to retire and die.
Literally, dude. But I mean,
I'm not even making comments here.
They could have really good main event stars. But they don't know how to push them. They don't know how to make them. They don't know what main event storyline. There's no storyline in TNA right now except for the one around the option C, and is he going to turn on Mike Santana?
Yeah.
And
that was their biggest mistake when they got this TV deal. They
They
just
have the
went
story.
into whatever storylines that they had from the previous TV deal into a new one, and nobody's knowing what the fuck's going on. Am I right?
A lot of people have disconnect.
Yeah, because
And
nobody knows whatever channel TNA was on before. Nobody was watching it, and then all of a sudden they're coming in here is like, who's this champion? What is this champion? Why is this going on? If anything, I would have done a complete clean slate.
everybody has
Start
a
off brand
change.
new. It's like strip everybody and make everybody work for a new title,
I wouldn't have done that. I would have
or at least gave us.
killed. I would have killed all the active storylines and went for new storylines.
Yeah, but
Because not the championships. Because if you're going to go vacant championships, that sucks. I would have kept the champions as they were, and I would talk about how they were champion and how they got to be champion. And then I would have put them in, and then I would have had like a match between them and somebody, and then whoever attacked them. Oh shit, we got a feud going on. Let's start a storyline.
yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, they could have had this all set up. I mean, do what AEW does. Use social media. Use the YouTube. They could have had all this stuff setting up.
They don't, like I said, man, they didn't know how to do that. I mean, look at their talent. Look at their talent. Seriously, take a look at their talent right now. Name one wrestler that's under the age of 30 that is putting on main event matches.
It'd be Mike Santana. I know he's not that old. He's not that young, but I know he's not that old.
Mike Santana is old, dude.
How old is he? He's got to be like 35.
How about, yeah, he's 35.
Oh, okay. There you go. So, hey, good guess.
So, I mean, yeah, and
That's that Latin blood. We don't age.
yeah, and Ortiz is 34.
No, he looks 34. No, he looks 40s. Sorry, he's the one exception. He looks old. But anyways,
But he can wrestle, though.
but yeah, he could wrestle. What else? Let's see. At 50% of AEW roster is a New Japan. Yeah, and that's why it's good. And that's why it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it that. TK is like as many faults that he does. 50% of the it's good. That's why his shit is good. Then at least
They drop 100,000 a year, 100,000 a K a year drops by AEW.
Yeah, but TNA's weekly TV program numbers are TV gaining numbers, while AEW drops numbers. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I said, after March, I'm not gonna give TNA a lick of my time. I will go to bootleg websites and watch it. I will not give an ounce of viewership numbers because this episode was garbage. It was garbage.
It was highway trash. But I mean, we had two good matches out of the whole show, and they should have made both those matches an hour long apiece and then been done with it. I'm
who's under 40 in the main event main eventing in AEW?
on Dynamite. Kyle Fletcher, number one.
Kyle Fletcher, yeah.
Kyle Fletcher is up there.
Mark Briscoe, he looks old, but I don't think he's that old, is he?
He's in his 40s, I think.
Oh, he's in his 40s? Okay.
I'll tell you.
Omega, how old is Omega? I know he ain't no 40, is he? Kenny Omega? Google machine.
Mark Briscoe's 41. Kenny Omega is 42.
Oh shit! Okay, damn.
Okada's 38. Kota Ibushi's 43. Andrade. Andrade El Idolo was born in '89, so he's 36.
Damn, he's young. About my brother's age.
Yeah. So I mean, you got some. They can actually build people, man.
Yeah.
AEW has chances to build talent. Over
And
on the other
was it
hand,
I know they said MGF is just going to turn 30. He's just going to be 30. Yeah. So there you go. There's a main event guy right there. He's
who,
under 30.
who?
MGF.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just watched that Chris Van
Lee.
that Chris guy. I can't say his whole name without tongue twister. But yeah. So but there is I mean, you got a couple of guys that are just in their 40, like just the beginning of their 40s. I think probably Samoa Joe is probably the oldest, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Christian and Edge.
Jericho.
Well, no, after this, no, his contract's up, so I'm not gonna even count him anymore.
He's still on the website.
But yeah, but there is but they do got a lot of young talent. They got. I mean,
Orange Cassidy, Jack Perry, Darby Allin,
Private Party.
yeah.
Heck, I don't even know how
Rascals.
old are the Bucks.
Bucks are in their 40s, I think.
I was gonna say I was gonna say late 30s.
39.
Okay, so
39 and 40, I think. One is born in 85.
Like a 2-year difference.
Matt was born in 85 and Nick was born in 89. So 40 and 36. I mean, bad. They wrestled in WWE too.
Who?
The Young Bucks.
Yeah, I knew that. They were in. They wrestled in TNA.
Yeah, they wrestled. Man, they wrestled all over the world. They're everything.
Yeah, they wrestled in WWE for like developmental and then the dark matches.
Mm-hmm.
Got their asses handed to them.
Yep.
So
they wrestled for Ring of Honor.
Let's see. TNA needs to promote the show more. Haven't seen anything about the card anywhere. Okay, yeah, because they just finalized the card tonight.
Which everybody that went to the show already knows what the card was going to be like. And I'm going to be honest, the card, I can pull up the card again. It's pretty shitty. TNA website, bam, pulling it up. No surrender. God. I'm just looking at this. The card is terrible. It really is terrible. Dude, we can buy tickets to go to No Surrender still. That's sad.
And it's tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm actually pulling it up right now.
Be like, share the screen. And
Verify I'm human. And here we go. Acknowledge me. Yeah, they still have a lot of tickets. They have a couple of front row tickets going still for sale. They're being
WWE let's see. WWE marks always complain about AEW and sheer wrestler when they jump ship. WWE ain't worried at anymore. No, honestly, I agree. I agree. Um, WWE, they were on a spike for a little bit. They were gaining momentum, but after this Royal Rumble, it this Saudi deal. I mean, I don't know if you watched our episode where we did a review of the Royal Rumble. This Saudi deal is going to be garbage. I mean, look at it, is like half that stadium was barely even half that stadium was filled, and probably that was a good thing because if they would have filled that stadium, it probably that some bitch would have probably collapsed.
This is a bigger. This right here is a bigger arena than the Ilario Center. It really is, and it's pretty terrible.
Yeah. TNA's best show was the one here in Detroit, but on the downside was Chris Bay got hurt.
Yeah,
Shoot, I don't even think they came out to Chicago yet.
yeah, they did. They came out to Soldier Field, not Soldier Field, the other field. I like to fight. Oh, what's up, Captain Chris?
What's going on? Thanks for.
We like to fight too.
Yeah, I'd like to fight too. So like, hey,
Thanks for
we
the
like
fight.
we talk everything about wrestling. We talk about every single company, and we give us our honest opinions. It can mean a little bit to you. It could mean a lot. But at the end of the day, it's just our opinions. But yeah, like I said, we just reviewed the TNA episode that was supposed to be the go home show for this pay per view that they're gonna have tomorrow, and it was just absolute garbage. To me, it's absolute garbage. Mike's trying to give it. Mike's trying to give it a little bit of edge, but to me, it's just garbage.
You run the worst company on the Gulf Coast. Jesus Christ, dude. Whatever. You want a link? You want a link? Worst promoter on the Gulf Coast? It's been a while, brother.
Captain Chris.
Like I don't know who that is. Oh, he's talking about. Oh, you can't. Oh, you're gaming. Yeah. Did you watch the other podcast that was earlier about four guys talking about nothing?
Shoot, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Jordan, on this one. There is a big difference. There is a big difference. I mean,
Hmm.
you, you go watch AEW from this Dynamite. Go watch this AEW. Then go watch TNA from tonight. Compare the two. I'll give you compare the two. There's a way difference right there. I'm like Jesus Christ.
Dude, they had me cracking, bro. Especially the other night. Male love, not war. That was pretty funny.
The opinion of some special people. Okay, you get that. Show name. Okay.
I'll send it to you in a little while, Josh, so you will be in the hip what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Uh, WWE might be the bigger, but their in reproduction blows it.
I'm not allowed at your show, man. You told me I wasn't allowed to come back. Hurt my feelings. All one of them. All hurt my feelings.
Okay. WWE must be bigger ring. No, I'll give it to WWE. They do got a better ring production. But what it is that I don't know what's going on with them, but they're becoming stale again.
Who? TNA?
WWE.
Yeah. Dude, and you don't
Becoming
suck.
stale again. And plus, what's hurting him? What's hurting is the way they're being shown on Netflix. I am not liking how it's being shown on Netflix. Is because you're watching, all of a sudden you're into a match, and all of a sudden, oh, we got to go do it to this 2 minutes of commercials and interfere right in the middle of a match. And why can't you take a cue from like TV? How SmackDown does it on TV or anybody else wrestling company right now is do a picture in picture, picture in picture. Show the damn commercials while still fucking wrestling and a thing. Stop cutting me off in the middle of the fucking match. That absolutely drives me nuts on Netflix.
Wow. The one guy that needs a dentist unblocked you. Yeah, that piece of garbage.
Say what? Who? What? Who blocked me?
Not you. No one blocked you. Block Chris. Dude has. You ever seen King Hippo? You remember King Hippo from Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
No.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, remember how he had a bunch of teeth?
Yeah.
And he had the two big ones on the outside that come up and down, and he had nothing in the middle. Remember how he had nothing on top in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a dude that used to block Chris who had that problem. I called him Mushmouth or other names.
All right. So there's a lot of chat going on. I'm trying to catch up on this here. Hold on.
I can't believe he unblocked you. Oh, that's so sweet. Probably just unblock you to talk shit about you so you can see it. That way he can block you again. I haven't been doing any indie things. The Haas tournament comes up on the same night we're going to go watch Sacrifice. And to be honest, TNA is an indie show.
It's getting about that big.
I'm going to say it out loud, dude. TNA is indie. It really is indie.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're supposed to be. They were supposed to be the competing number 3 company, but what the garbage that they're producing is, shoot, it's not even surpassing GCW. And they're only do shows like what, once, maybe twice a month,
dude.
Broadcasting.
Yeah. So why are people going after you, man? That's the question I want to know. Why are people coming after you, Chris? Allow me to come back. You'll get a lot of people talking shit again.
Yeah, but Jordan, it may be an indie show, but you know what? Like I said, it's better than the garbage that TNA's putting out. It's better. It's better.
TNA is sad right now, man. They need help. You don't suck, bro. You don't suck. Get that out of your head.
Let's see. He's more TNA than New Japan, Finn Balor, Good Brothers, and Shin.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, change it. Fix it. The only thing I can tell you. Wow.
Well, apparently you're having a different conversation than I am.
Yeah, I am. I'm having a conversation with Chris, man. He's the owner of a local promotion that me and Phil attended.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Oh, okay. Hey, long time no see.
And the dudes don't suck, dude. You just need to recruit better people.
Because he took our talent, that don't make you better. But it's better. God, I think we're opening up a can of worms here. It's like we keep going around in circles.
I don't know, man. You don't run the crappiest promotion on the Gulf Coast. That belongs to the DCW, in my personal opinion. It will always be that. So don't even go there. If you can get in touch with Dump, man, maybe you and Dump can do some cross promotion. That would be the most epic thing in the world. Trust me, Dump has good people, and you have got good people. So don't go and sell yourself short. Yeah, yeah, we really.
I need some snacks. Sorry.
Oh yeah, New South is amazing. So is yours. I was there. And I told you
Well,
I didn't lie to you. Oh dear God. Oh no. BCW. Come on, bro. Come on,
I
man.
could put you in some in contact with some wrestling promotions up here, up north.
Wildcats champion sucks. Who Shug? 225 fans suck.
But oh shit. Anyway, I think
Hold on. You have a local indie fed near you in Detroit that is going to be in Florida this weekend. Clash Wrestle. Holy shit. Now that's badass, actually.
hey,
That's
we do like the indie scene too. I know around the Chicago area
Warrior.
we got Warrior Wrestling, we got AEW. Then we got Hog Wrestling, which is House of Glory, but I call it Hog. It sounds better.
Well, yeah, but that right there is based out of New York.
Yeah, but they come to Chicago a lot. They
Yeah.
come through the Midwest a lot.
So does MLW. So does
Um,
GCW.
MLW comes around a lot. Um, Now we got there's another promotion too. I'm escaping my mind. Yeah, but I say around the Chicago area, there's at least 10 promotions.
Yeah.
There's at least 10.
Hey, Jordan, why don't you jump on, bro? I sent you the link already. You're typing with us. You're hanging out with us. Join in. We have 7 viewers right now. You're one of them, so join in. He knows it. Oh wow,
You know, guys that work for Warrior Wrestling. Hey,
that's awesome.
that's cool. Yeah, I've been to about four four four
4 shows.
five. I've been to five Warrior Wrestling events.
Okay. Yeah, where did freaking Chris go? Damn it! Loud slaps. No man. See, Chris, he has a company that me and Phil attended, and it was really good. And he had some people there that didn't like me very much, which I could care less.
Mm-hmm. There goes.
Shug to a local indie promotion. Them dudes suck. Yeah, the 225. Yeah, the 225 fans suck in Shug's mind. I'm just glad you're good with those people again, man. I really am. Because, dude, for what it's worth, them dudes are really good people. I wish they'd come on here and talk shit to me because I would like to put I like to put one of the people in their place.
Yeah, but Warrior Wrestling, yeah, they do go up to Detroit too. They go into the Michigan area.
Yeah. So the thing is, we've been on here for an hour and a half, and we've got 7 viewers. And dude, we've been talking about indie wrestling, TNA. Well, TNA is indie wrestling.
The downfall TNA.
Oh man, it's been worse than a downfall. It sucks, man. But tonight has been a really good night to open up about everything that we talked about, dude. And I'm glad Chris came on tonight. Hell, if you ain't doing nothing Monday or Tuesday, dude, do JCW. Hell yeah, go see it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Go to a JCW event. Yeah. We need somebody. Because they have. I don't think they've done a Chicago show yet.
They're doing one. They're doing one in Miami at the end of this month, the 27th and 28th.
I don't got that Miami money.
Me either. But they're doing a JCW show at the end of the month.
And I know they're tied in with Rob Van Dam's promotion, the OVW, or was it OWA? There you go. Only Wrestlers Alliance. I think that's what he's calling it. And they come up here, as long as they don't do another fucking wrestling event in a strip club, it'll be all right.
Wow. I did not know that, dude. That is crazy.
Who, what?
Nothing. Just something Chris was saying. That's crazy, dude. But yeah, I watched their I watched their opening of a Pokemon pack tonight, and then I'll listen to the outro of a Japan anime show about Suge White, which was hilarious. Yeah, seriously. And welcome, Jordan.
There he goes.
All right, you motherfuckers. I see some new people in the chat. Who needs to get past a slap, boy? I heard some shit about 225. Who needs to get past a slap? Who needs to get that? Where we at right here, boys? Y'all saw my fire ass ribs earlier, huh?
Man, what you say, dude? Those are cool, man.
Hey, I know you missed a record trying to cook them ribs.
I missed one, but I done spent enough. I bought 3 or 4 tonight.
But no,
I think I got one, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Oh, my bill is usually at a small over $300 already this week.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it under 100.
So the question I have, Chris, is why do you consider yourself to be the worst promotion in the Gulf Coast? Because whenever I went there, I told you had great things moving forward. So what the fuck, dude?
But yeah,
and what you said about that's crazy. But I mean, yeah, I know who he's been hanging with and stuff and doing things with, and you're helping it. So what is the
chat I'm not seeing?
Huh?
Are you seeing a chat that I'm not seeing?
Yes.
Mike has hidden chats. Look up.
Okay. If it's okay with Chris, I would like to explain what we're talking about and that way they'll get the other people can get the gist of what we're talking about. It's only okay if it's okay with Chris, because I seen the video of the girl starting to try a fight and got pushed out the whole arena, which was crazy. And everybody's like, they're like, is this a shoot or is this a work? And I was like, dude, yeah. And of course,
hi, Monica.
And the dude was like, dude, that was real shit. That was real. That's why we suck. And if that's why you think you suck, dude, do it. Okay, cool. All right. So Chris owns MCW, and he's been doing wrestling promotions or wrestling promoting for over a year and a half now. And controversy creates cash. It does. And
Thank you for the Eric Bischoff quote.
And there's 4 people that I'm not going to say no names because I don't want them to think I'm talking bad about them. I have nothing but huge respect for them. They know that they're friends of mine. I watch their podcast or whatever they call it, what they're doing. It's funny as shit. I laughed. I even commented on the last one. I think it was Tuesday. They couldn't get their chat set up and everything. And so they were talking about the incident that happened at the show, the last show you had, where 2 women were about to fight in the middle of the audience, and dude, the hard cam got it on camera.
Yeah, so, put that in the ring. Fucking right. Make some money. Put them in.
So, and they're like, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but that was the gist of what I got. Was that is that the where you're getting that you were the worst promotion? And if so, I want to know your take on why they said, dude, you got to come on and defend yourself, dude.
Mike's trying to bait your boy into coming in online and talk about it.
This is good shit.
It is good shit because, I mean, dude, he's the owner of a local promotion. He has good wrestlers. He really does.
Josh, say it, bro. Say it. Where you at? It's such good shit, pal.
That isn't what happened.
That's Phil. That's Phil. That's a Phil line.
Then here, damn it.
But that's some good shit. That was my best Vince McMahon right there.
That's some good shit, pal.
Damn it.
Devon, get your jello.
You want to get the jello for real, dude? Because then if I don't, then that ain't what happened.
How about all that racial bullshit between JR and Devon Dudley?
Oh, that's what happened. Oh.
So, cat fight! Cat fight!
So that's what happened. Okay. But is that why they call y'all the worst promotion on the Gulf Coast?
Because of 4 dudes.
Man, either y'all got new people on Thursdays or there's just new people in the chat tonight.
New people in the chat.
I don't see any new people on. Well, make sure you let them know Mondays and Tuesdays is the real show when we get down. Y'all tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah. This right here is just a throw-off show.
Hey,
alcohol is a hell of a drug.
Let them know Mondays and Tuesdays is when Ringside Rants goes off.
Yeah, I seen the punches were thrown, but I did see that bitch fall. I did see that. Why are you gonna have laryngitis, Josh?
Laryngitis, Josh. Yeah, the reason why I'm always hoarse because of my job, because I gotta count bars. Because I work at a steel mill and I make a certain amount of bars, and I had to make 300 bar bundle. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I can't do it in my head, else I lose count.
Somebody in the chat said alcohol's a hell of a drug. I don't know if it's a hell of a drug, but I spent many a night drinking a 24 pack to 30 in a bar with some shots and rumbling with the best.
Oh, the blue shirt got poured around.
Alcohol is a hell of a good time.
So yeah, that's the only video I saw, man, and I was like, wow, dude, that's crazy.
I'll tell you what's a good drug though, them ribs I made earlier.
That ain't a drug, dude. That's a heart attack.
There's a heart attack, and it sounds so good. It sounds so good. Just by ribs.
I ate them all. I ate them all. I ate the last of them just now. They gone.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that. I heard that the shows are really doing good, man. That's what I've been hearing. And you're telling me your show sucks, and that sucks. Because your show, even when I went, was good. But yeah. Anyway, next shot. Shit. Anyway.
Okay. Well, I know what she's talking about. She's on some medication right now because of something that happened, and she can't have any alcohol for a year.
A whole year, man. I would be.
Yeah. So about, if I'm not mistaken, around Christmas time is where she can do a shot.
Damn,
Wow,
I would
really?
be-
40
I'd be
people?
dying. I'd be dead. I'd have seen how many people I could wipe out until they kill me.
Shit, whenever I went, I paid for everybody that came with me, including myself, well, except for me. I didn't pay for me, but I paid the other two people.
Y'all wanna know what's fucked up? Josh says he'd have came to the show if he'd have known. He just booked a show that he's playing, an acoustic show, the 27th, the Friday night TNA show we're all supposed to be going to. He said if he'd have known, he wouldn't have booked that. He'd have came. He was off that weekend.
Who?
Josh in the chat, in our
Oh,
private chat. From
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, and the other chat. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, and my boy Lee said y'all coming to Harvey's that Saturday. He said he'll be around.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, and I'm hoping this TNA thing that the event is going to be good, because I'm gonna be honest, and it messed me up, because I'm giving up going to C2E2 to come see a TNA pay per view. But I'm more happy to go because I'm gonna be hanging out with you guys. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, I'm gonna be happy
Yeah.
about that. But at the same time, I'm like,
Well, I was gonna ask you. You sure y'all want to? If y'all back out, it's all right. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not dying to go to this thing, but I mean, if y'all willing to do it, but if it ain't worth your while, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I wish it was a better wrestling promotion.
I know, it's like I wish it was like heck, I wish it was like
I wish it
something
was
like that.
New Japan, and I'd be front row. Whether y'all want to pay for it or not, I'd be front row.
New Japan, unless it's New Japan ain't gonna come around unless it's like one of the big four cities.
I wish I'd have went when they came with ROH for WrestleMania weekend when they came here.
Dude, the ticket sales for this look a lot worse than No Surrender.
I guess so. It's they putting a shitty tape show after a pay per view. Dumbest thing I ever heard of in my life. That's almost as bad as a Tony Khan booking decision. Almost. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. But Tony Khan's like a D- to this F.
I don't, dude. Honestly, no. I can't. I wholeheartedly disagree with you, Jordan, man.
But I didn't ask if you agreed. I'm stating how I feel about it. I didn't ask your opinion, motherfucker.
Dude,
I don't watch this shit
this
for a reason.
TNA, like I said, this TNA deal is just getting worse and worse.
You're excited about AEW because you get to see all of our stars in AEW that don't wrestle 5-star matches anymore. You're excited to see John Moxley, Chris Jericho, Tomohiro Ishii and Suzuki when they show up. Kyle Fletcher, his ex-partner that ain't with him anymore. The Bucks, Hangman Page. I mean, the list goes on and on. Fucking Trent Beretta.
What I'm trying to get at is that between 2-day difference right now, as of right now, this week, I'm trying to compare AEW to TNA from yesterday and tonight. And today, TNA put on a bullshit show.
Oh yeah. Well, why you think I don't watch it and I don't join y'all on Thursday? Shorter right now. I'm not wasting my time with that.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
I don't waste my time with the garbage poo, bro. That's poo.
And this is supposed to be their go home show to their pay per view tomorrow.
But you're investing in the poo, not me, bro.
I am not investing in it. I'm commenting. I'm calling what it is.
Shit.
But you've watched the show for 3 or 4 weeks in a row now, haven't you?
It's 5. Well, this is episode 5, so yeah. Well, like I said, this is well. It's not. We're not getting paid to do it, but like I say, it's my job to watch it.
It's really
Somebody,
not because
somebody
TNA
has
is
to
very.
watch the dumpster
You
fire.
just said yourself it's very optional.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So somebody has to watch the dumpster fire.
yeah, and dude, we get, and I do love us going on live on a Thursday night after the fact that it goes off the air to talk about it. And not only that, we get new people in here or some old people in here that talk to us about other stuff that's going on as well. Like Chris is in the chat tonight, which is awesome.
But yeah. But my point is like I'm comparing the two shows that I just watched 2 days in a row back to back, and I'm kind hell, it's not even apples and oranges. It's like an apples and a shit sandwich. And
You have more than 40 people.
I'm gonna call what it is like T TNA's garbage. TNA's garbage. We just went through the whole entire roster, me and Mike, and it's like
One
maybe
of the
like
roster.
1/3 of it is ex WWE people, and the other and was it? And there's not a star. There's not nobody that
Yeah,
They
is.
have 2 stars. They have two
two
stars in the
weeks
first.
ago, we just pulled up the list and went through their ranks. It's the same
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. There's not a star. There's what's their 2 stars?
Moose and Nick Nack,
Moose, and
Dolph Ziggler. That's it.
Okay, that's
well,
it. That's all they got. They're putting their whole company on these two guys. That's it. And there's nobody that I could see that's going to be up and coming.
Leon Slater is going to WWE whenever his thing ends.
Yeah,
That's
it's like like I said,
I still
I
think
hear
I still think there's more behind the scenes than we know about, and it's one or two things. I still think either WWE's helping to sink that ship so they can buy that library for their
mhm.
talent, or it's something else. But the facts are that the AMC are happy with TNA's number, just like Tony Khan. They were like, "Oh, if we can get 400,000, we're breaking even." And he was hitting 6 and 7s in the old days, sometimes eights. They're like, "Oh, they're so the network's very happy with TNA right now. They're going above their predicted bids. So I don't think TNA is going anywhere right now, but we're gonna see."
the worst promoter ever is on our channel.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Dude, what the hell, man?
Chris, before we get into your situation,
I suck.
did you are you watching the bullshit of TNA?
I like TNA.
See?
But I want you to be honest. Of like I'm trying to compare the two shows that I watched back to back these past 2 days. AEW Dynamite compared to TNA's bullshit they just put on tonight.
So, Dynamite, I was very disappointed.
Really? Well,
I said turn it off.
the only thing that kind of disappointed me was them taking the belt off of Tommaso Ciampa that quick.
Yeah, like why would you even bring him in, put the championship on him, like the first match he has,
Yeah.
take it off of him like 11 days later.
Because, like we said earlier, or I was saying in the chat, you Ciampa's coming in, you do a big hurry rush job. He's just a placeholder. It gets the belt off of Chicken. You get it on O'Reilly not O'Reilly, Fletcher where you want it. Then you get a rematch with Chicken, which he loses, and then he goes back down to ROH. There you go. Because he's an aging star, and yeah, he pops people here and there. I mean, I'm sorry to say it is what it is. Kyle Fletcher's the future. Ciampa's there to just be a background player, and I mean, Ciampa might win it one more time. Ciampa's never going to become the world champion. He might grab a tag belt one time. That's it. He's only there for. He's at the end of his career. Omega's close to that because of his health situation, which he asked for by signing with AEW as a full-time star, not a part-time star, and ruining himself because in New Japan he got time to recover and relax and be a 5, 6, 7 star bout machine, which he's done, which people claim he's done twice in AEW. I didn't think it was all that. I thought his tag team match with Hangman against the Bucks paled in comparison to his tag team match where he was with Ibushi against the Bucks. Paled badly.
But
before you go on a
but the thing I'm
tyrant,
going at is like, even though I'm disappointed that they took the belt off of Tommaso Ciampa, it was still a good match.
Yeah, okay, it's a good match.
Still a
That's
good
fine.
match.
You've got top talent. It's a good match.
Yeah,
But
like I
Ciampa-
said, but from where I'm coming from, this
Show tonight.
AEW show was way better than TNA's bullshit tonight.
okay, they had more stars that you liked, so you were more happy.
Well,
even though
it's
they
not
had
like
bad results.
it's not like I hate anybody on the TNA roster. It's
You
their
didn't get to see who
production.
you wanted. You didn't get to see who you wanted to see.
No, we gotta see all that.
It's total. It's TNA's production. It's
They don't know how to do their
garbage.
matches.
Whoever's writing it is garbage. It is like whoever thought fucking putting 8 damn promos and an injury update to entertain people. I mean, that was a wrestling match that they could have had. It was like they took a wrestling match off to put all this bullshit on there.
WWE just did a big 20, 25 minute. I don't know if it was this week or last week, whether it was Raw or SmackDown. They just did a 20, 25 minute segment of talking before you got a single match.
Well, they got 3 hours of cover. That's okay. They got 3 hours of cover.
Yeah,
That's okay.
SmackDown
I
got 3 hours
think
of cover.
it's bullshit. I think
Oh,
that's
it's
bullshit too.
I mean, but I want to go back to the Ciampa thing. Like you're gonna I understand, but you could have just had Briscoe fight Fletcher.
Again,
You didn't have to go have Ciampa take the belt off of Briscoe just for Fletcher to win it back, just for Briscoe to come back out and be like, "We're going to do this again." Like
That's Tony Khan
and
hot dogging.
I agree with that. I agree with that. It was
That's Tony Khan hot dogging for ratings live.
yeah, and I mean, you really, literally could have just had Fletcher beat Briscoe.
But you got to remember, it's Tony Khan. You got to remember, the man has never had to break a sweat in his life. I want this, I'm going to get it. So, I'm going to pull this because I'm on TV and it'll be great for ratings while everybody's watching. Then I'm just going to pull it next to everybody be like, woo. Now, at the end, it means nothing. But for him, that's everything.
Yeah, I mean, what happens is you're discounting the championship. Like you're making the championship worth less,
and it's hurting. It hurts long-term booking.
Which in the grand scheme of things, championships in wrestling, they're props. Yes. They literally are a prop. The championship does not make the person. The person makes the championship.
He's right.
You can put a championship on any and everybody, and it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't make them any better. It doesn't make them. So a lot of the time, it makes them different. It changes them.
Their ego.
It gives them a giant ego. I see that as a promoter. And I've had 2 people on the roster that got giant egos after they got a championship. One of them disrespected the belt, and I took it from him. Straight up. I took it from him. You disrespected my championship. You don't deserve it.
Good move on you, man. That's pretty ballsy, but pretty smart. And sometimes you got to lay down the law when you're the boss. Unlike Tony Khan, all friends wrestling.
But, that person that I took the belt from didn't see it that way, and he felt disrespected by it. So, it is what it is.
Is that the person I'm thinking
of? He's a big spooky dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He no
longer lives here.
What are you playing?
I'm playing in-game on Call of Duty.
Oh. Playing COD.
Yeah.
So now those 4 guys, are y'all okay now?
Oh no, they're still running their mouths.
I thought they were cool with you. I thought they were showing up at events.
How we all were cool, but apparently I pissed somebody off.
Uh,
It is what it is.
Well,
Jealousy is a very interesting tool.
Yeah, I would say
Having
the least.
having a venue is another one too.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. So it's nothing to do with the commission, not the commission, and all that shit. That kind of thing.
No, when you literally cannot get a venue to run your shows, you can't fault anybody but yourself. Um,
You can't get a venue. Bullshit.
I can. I don't have a problem with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess you're
I
not the
mean,
worst.
I mean,
I guess
hell,
you're not the
we're
worst
going to.
promoter ever. Then
We're going to run a show in Florida in a month. So I mean, it's like I guess I'm doing something right because I've got interest in another state that I don't even live in.
You used to live there.
Yeah, but in a city that I only went to like once.
But you're doing something with what's his name though? Aren't you over in Florida?
What? With who?
Um, Lucha.
No, he'll spoiler alert, he'll be on the show. Um, he's wrestling on it. Um, but no, I it's completely my show over there. Like it's
Okay.
nobody else's. It's going under the MCW banner, and we're opening ourselves up to another market. Uh,
Yeah.
there was a falling out with a different promoter that was over there that he said some things that he probably doesn't mean now. But you can't take that kind of stuff back, especially when it was recorded. Uh, and the day after that happened, I went, you know what? I'm going to run a show in Panama City. So, I mean, every action has a consequence.
Wow.
it's a shame Tony Khan don't have his mentality of booking.
I don't know. I had a match that went 28 minutes this past show, and it only should have went about 15.
Did you
You know,
jump?
and 38 seconds of that match is what people have focused on for the past few days.
What I was talking about.
Yeah. So, it's what it is.
well,
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
people
Can't
are more
fight. Can't
people are
fight.
more interested in a fight that wasn't even a fight. It was an argument. And like somebody fell down because their fiance like grabbed them and they fell.
I'm
Yeah.
awake. I was looking at my phone.
so I only saw the clip on that one page, but
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was something y'all were doing together.
No, the dude in the blue shirt, he is a known troublemaker around the Gulf Coast.
The whole Gulf Coast.
Yeah, every single promotion he's been to, he's been kicked out.
Damn.
Hey
Mike, I might have to meet this guy. I might have to. We might have to. I might have to tap dance, bro.
if you come over this way, you will more than likely meet him. He is a character. He asks me all the time when my next show is, and sometimes I really just wait like 2 or 3 days to respond.
Wait, so he's not kicked out of your organization like 10?
I told him if he pulls what he pulled this past show, if he does it again, he will no longer be welcome. Straight up. Say, you go start that crap again. you will no longer be welcome in my organization. Because it's ridiculous. Like we're trying to promote a family show, and you've got somebody screaming motherfucker and all kinds of other things at the referees and calling him a fat ass and adding a whole bunch of other things to it.
Was this during a match between like people fighting with bell ring already?
It happened right as the match ended.
All right, so
It happened right after the match ended. It was the whole situation was handled appropriately, although some people have tried to change the narrative on that and saying it wasn't handled appropriately. But they're just trying to make themselves feel better.
And it happens.
Betty's glad he wasn't a promoter when my cousin wrestled down the bayou in old school Mid-South, and my aunt jumped the rail to go beat their ass, and she took out 2 security guards while she was fucking at it, real hard way. Yeah, I was an 8-year-old. I must have been 8 years old, and I remember me and Jay being like, "Damn, this shit's getting hardcore up in here. This is real."
Yeah, and that was a time when there was that separation between the fans knowing everything and the fans not knowing everything. Nowadays, I mean,
they knew. They were just mad because it was a blood relative. That was his partner was getting jumped and they were losing the main event.
Yeah, but even back then, it's still a little bit different. I mean, now you have wrestlers interacting with fans all the time when really and truly they should be protecting the different sides of wrestling with kind of some of the stuff that gets exposed.
I think the best comparison is what Matt Cardona does. I mean, right before a show, he's out there meet and greet, smiling and talking and bullshitting with you and all the fans and everything, and charging way overpriced for autographs. But then he flips the script when he goes into the ring.
Yeah, but there's a difference there. He knows the line to draw.
Yeah.
These, a lot of people don't know that line. Like there's a line that you have to toe when you're dealing with people at a show versus outside of a show. And I have to learn that lesson sometimes too. Whether I'm in the ring playing a character or I'm actually being, the owner. So, I bounce back and forth between those two roles. So like you'll see me playing a character during a show, and then then during intermission or before the show or after the show, you'll see me being the owner. I'll be interacting with people.
You're being responsible when you're not on the camera. Or I'm saying
and
when you're not in an angle, you're being the responsible or you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, and there's a I try to keep a separation between that because there's a look to it. Like when I'm the owner, I'm wearing an official shirt. When I'm playing a character, I'm probably more a character of myself, amped up to 11 at that point. Because I have the character, that likes Orange Cassidy. I have the shirt that's actually me on the shirt instead. So I'm playing my character, or then I get out of that and I'm back in owner mode, or I'm wearing the polo shirt, or I'm wearing the MCW shirt, or whatever. So you have to know when to be able to do different things.
And to be honest, though, man, you know, I haven't seen anything negative come across my feed about you at all. But I thought what they were doing was something to help you out. But I didn't know it was against you.
Oh no, it was definitely free promotion
Huh.
because I mean any kind of press is going to be
Good for
is
Yeah.
any kind of press is going to get you views. that's the that's something that I learned from the some of the best promoters.
I
You
create a
know,
lot of controversy.
yeah, but you know, controversy is going to bring views. But you know, making or doing content just to spill content out there because you don't have anything else better to do is not really the way to try to maybe get yourself on the show because there's been conversations with having different people on the shows, but that conversation gets thrown out the door when you know it changes from disrespect, you know.
Well, you bring up a good point there. Something you just said. I want to emphasize on that. You said, let me see if I can repeat that right. How you said, if you're a part of the show, you're a part of the show. If you're not a part of the show, shut the fuck up or be in the audience. Yeah, yeah. If you're not a part of the show, you can't make yourself a part of the show, or it's gonna go badly. But if you are a part of the show, you perform. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you know there's that separation. You know, wrestling has always been that suspended reality. You know, you're supposed to suspend your belief of
Well,
reality.
at least after the 80s.
Yeah, but you know it. We're putting on a show to entertain people.
Because
You know,
down here
so you're
it
supposed
was
to.
real.
So
Down here it was real.
you're supposed to have that little bit of suspense, and suspend that, like, oh
Right.
man, these two dudes are really fighting. Like, are they really fighting or are they just playing a part? You know, and sometimes people get a little bit too into it. Like the person, like that guy in the blue shirt. He gets more
And
into it with the it's still real to me type deal. Um, but then it goes too far. So that's when the explicit language comes out, and it's like, you can't do that. We're trying to promote a family show here. It's a family oriented show. If you're going to use that language, I'm going to ask you to quit the
It's-
first time, and then after that I'm going to tell you that you're
That's
no
rough.
longer welcome.
That's a rough line to toe because the years of what we know with professional wrestling and through the decades and the times changing, you pretty much got to establish yourself as, all right, everybody, y'all realize this is a family wrestling promotion because people think they're paying. No, you can't just touch everybody, get in their face, but the crowd wants to holler what they want to holler, and
Yeah,
I come from
yeah,
that generation where, I mean, Ted DiBiase and Jim Cornette's horror stories are my territory. They're
yeah.
worst ever. That's my territory.
But that's different than it is now.
Today, I understand that, but
You can't use the, oh, well, back in the
right, but
late
in the
'80s,
same,
early '90s, we would get in their face and we would yell at them and
yeah,
scream
I
at them and
understand that, but
call them all these kinds of things. But you can't.
you have to make your promotion more known that this is what we are to all, whereas people can't just walk in and try to take over the show or say if that's the direction you want to go. It's a fine line and it's a battle because people still want to say and do what they want, but this guy just wanted to be a normal fan, drunk or not, or how whatever he was on or not, just wanted to be able to harass people and say whatever or tell the ref, "Hey, you fat fuck." I mean, that's kind of
Yeah,
depending on
and
the age.
that's just overly excessive, like, and
You
unnecessary.
see, at one time it was so that's the thing. You got to make your promotion on the where. Hey, we're not this ain't ECW. You can't come here and she's got herpes. You got that. You got to make it known beyond your outside your company, everybody knows your brand doesn't do that. That's
Oh,
something
yeah.
you got to do.
Yeah, and that has been, at least I thought it was pretty
Normal.
common knowledge, especially with the kinds of content
People.
that we put out there, over the past year and a half.
You're always gonna get somebody, bro. I mean,
Oh yeah,
even in WWE, it wasn't that long ago, a couple years, fans jumped the rail and tackled Seth Rollins, and they're supposed to have the best security that there is. Just a few 2 months ago, guys, if that, a little kid got through security and was grabbing Paul Heyman, and he had to
Yeah.
shove him away. I mean, these things happen,
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
and they
saying?
do, and they do. But sometimes it goes too far.
Overboard. Yeah.
Oh,
And
understandable.
the person that was there, he's known to go overboard.
Sounds like y'all all just gonna have to ban him. Like, or you and your
Yeah,
organization might have to. The next time he goes to somebody else's shit and they do it, they're gonna have to put their foot down.
yeah, and that's happened. Like he was banned from the previous group that ran over here in this area because of some similar incidents. He was banned from the shows over there in Hancock County.
Right, banned from
He-
DCW.
I didn't even make it over that far because it doesn't drive that far. Pascagoula is the furthest that he'd go.
But basically, in a nutshell, man, don't be a dick at indie promotions.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
a short retro span is like, don't be a
unless
dick
the
at indie
company
promotions
encourages fan verbal.
yeah.
Unless the company does, unless a certain brand does.
And,
Like
and if
GCW
two
or
females fighting outside the ring, at least be hot.
Yeah, but by all means, keep your hands off the talent or get wrecked. Remember that, people.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
your hands off the talent, the valets, the refs, the ring crew, the security. Keep your hands off or get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck around and find out.
And I wouldn't put it past anybody for that one.
but right now, guys, it is 12:30, and
We are still live. Holy shit. We should not be
Yeah.
live right now. We should be off the air.
yeah,
Won't go nowhere.
we were supposed to have been on for an hour, so
Yeah, for real. It ended up being longer. So,
Oh,
ladies and
darn.
gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
you're doing life wrong, brother.
fucking right, man. And we're not just food to eat. We're also
Food for the ears, baby.
damn right.
Yeah, I ain't even supposed to be on tonight, but remember, and if you knew, you're gonna learn if you don't know.